Mello, make sure in this intro to just like really accentuate how awesome we are.
She's like, you know what? Just for that.
Just for that. She can put like the most embarrassing pictures of us.
Yeah, let me go to my blackmail folder. You can use some of that. Let's give me a minute.
I'm pink. Vocal co-creation. What's up, everybody? It is Ziah and TV, aka the Shizzy. We are back today. We're doing BTS clips to watch at 2 a.m. Says Try Not to Laugh. We're not going to do a Try Not to Laugh challenge today because honestly, I just feel like laughing.
I feel
like just enjoying it for its full.
I agree.
Fullness of
BTS craziness.
Yeah,
Headness or crackheadness.
Words are hard. Let's get into it.
For the record, it's not 2 a.m. right now.
우리가 좀 스케줄이 또 오후에만 있다가 갑자기 오전 2시에 돌아오니까 생방에 돌아오니까 생방을 좀 아, 근데 이제 PCR 검사 하려고 아침 일찍 일어나가지고
저희 스케줄 있을 때만 저희가 맞아요. 저희 스케줄
자 일단 먹으면 일단 뭐 우리가 배고프니까 자 우리 천천히 좀 이야기를 하면서
어때 샴페인도 하나 따드릴까요?
아 그렇죠
지금은 안 줘.
아 나중에
He stole half the pizza.
You know what I like about that? That's why Arna's my bias, man. Because you know what? I would do the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
If we're all sitting there, it's like serious conversation, but there's food and you're hungry and it's just sitting in front of you, it's so hard to like not think about it and focus because like you're hungry. So your brain's just like.
How many times for business meetings or something, right? There would always be food out. And there, people would be like talking and stuff, and I'd be like, "Fuck you guys! I'm getting my food. Like, I came here for one reason."
Everyone knows how hard it is to focus when like you're hungry. Like your brain takes you away from everything else, and you just start focusing on the food. Like the hungrier you get, the more your brain is like gonna block everything else out until you eat.
Yeah.
And the leader needs to eat. Okay, he needs to have his head in the game. You know what I'm saying? Head in the game, brother.
Don't snap.
광고 소리 아닙니다. 이거 음식 이거 테이블에 끓이는 소리입니다.
Man's got caught.
12 seconds later.
태호!
와이
방구 꼈다는 소문을 듣고 찾아왔어?
무슨 소리예요, 형님? 이 소리예요, 이 소리.
이게 무슨 방구 소리?
왜 안 나지? 이 소리예요.
에이 세요. 괜찮아. 사람은 다 방구 끼고 살아. 생리적인 현상이야. 너무 걱정하지 마세요.
오겠지.
You know what I love about that? I love the fact that like when he's like, "Yo, J-Hope," he wasn't like, "Oh, what's up?" He was just like, "Why?" It's like, "Why?"
I love that he came in and supported him.
It's okay. Every human part. Yeah. It's all good. Don't trip about it. You are a hope.
I like those glasses.
끝나고 먹어
너무 풍기는데?
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. There he goes again with the freaking camera. I'm telling you.
No, that Jin missed a worldwide handsome.
Yeah,
he had that look at the end. So at first you're like, okay, it's a little fun, but then he gave that scene, and you're like, okay, Jin. Chef's kiss.
내가 몰랐는데 샴페인 2번 따는데.
Strip came in fully foam.
아니 최근에
Jungkook's just like,
샴페인 나는 다 해주지
that was a
Milady.
Milady.
Chilkas.
근데 이거 멤버들한테
Ti amo, J-Hope. Hello, Hobie. Oh yes.
I think it's one of the funniest things every time J-Hope is like, "Oh yeah, so okay, yeah." Like it's just he does it so funny. Like it's just it's so entertaining.
I
love that.
There's a reason, and I know it wasn't yesterday for you guys, but we were live yesterday. Our videos are recorded in the same day. Who knows? My blood. But
yeah, for them it'll be like a week from now.
Yeah. So yesterday for us, we were watching. It was J-Hope's live stream week, and we were watching one of his performances, and I was like, I know this man is just a clown, right, off camera and stuff, right? And I know we've gotten gaff for calling him a clown before, but it's just so funny to watch him. And yes, he's very professional, and I love
Yeah,
him.
he has like
It's
such
just-
a good duality because when he like comes to perform and step up and you see his performance, he fucking does it, and he's
But he
absolutely
literally just
incredible.
looked at the camera and started making kissy sounds.
Yeah,
just as
yeah.
a freaking joke.
He has that duality,
I
and that's
love
what
it.
we tried to explain
Yeah.
before. Is it's like that duality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Both sides of him, absolutely. Yeah, love it.
케이크도 오 무거워. 오씨. 해피 버스데이 WWH 진 하고 자 불을
Worldwide handsome G.
부를 거야 좀. 자 그러면 오 예스. 오 뭐야 오. 오!
What?
오! Happy birthday!
It's playing music and spinning.
birthday to you. Happy birthday, I love 진. 오! 자 이제 이거를 한번 꺼보겠습니다. 가수니까 또 폐활량이 좋아요. 어림도 없네요.
You just set off the fire alarm. That's so
이
cool.
끄는 법 아시는 분?
That's the coolest candle shit I've ever seen in my life. It
Came
opened
open.
up, played music, and span.
That was so cool.
Or spun, I don't know.
Yeah, span is not a word, I don't think.
English is hard, okay? I think we racked to Koreans, it's easier. I can make sense of this, okay? My own language I can't even make sense of.
English is such a bad language.
It's trash.
It's so bad.
You know how bad it is? The fact that you can put read and read in like the same sentence, but like for the most part you'll know because you just have to know if you know English. But to someone who doesn't know English, like they might just read it as like I read read or read or I read like it doesn't make sense. English is stupid.
There's so many words that have the same sound but 10 different meanings and 2 different spellings.
It's stupid.
It's
or they'll have the same
ridiculous.
spelling and then you're just supposed to know.
Yeah.
And you expect other people to learn and then you get mad when they don't know. It's like, yeah, it's shit's fucking hard.
Why is read not just R-E-D? As in the context of, I read a book.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, that's like the color. And it's like, okay, well, read and read is the same spelling. That makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
The thing is,
literally...
you're using the same word for 2 different meanings of it, but within the same context, which makes it even more confusing if you would just put it as read, because it's way easier to tell when someone's like, I read this, they didn't fucking put the color red on it. Like, you know, we going around forever about the stupid English language.
English is...
Yeah. Any of y'all that like English isn't your first language and you're learning it right now, shout out to you seriously, because it's I'm
And
sure
your
it's
English
incredibly
is probably
difficult.
a lot better than ours.
Oh yeah, we're not very good at English.
보고 있어.
그래요? 아우 여여.
Happy.
여기 괜찮아?
You perish.
나가다가 여기 전등인데 이거에 머리 봐.
I've done that.
I've done that so many times.
Dude, I almost broke. You ever seen one of those glass like fan covers on stoves? Right, they're usually pretty high. I almost broke my head and it at my brother's house when I was on vacation. Like leaned in, I was smelling the good food, and went whoosh, and I was like, oh!
That's what sucks about being tall. Because if you don't know, we're both over 6 foot, and there's just so many things that you will just ram your head into not thinking about. Especially if you
Everyone's like, I
bend
wish I
over and
was
you come
taller.
back up and you chink.
Do you know how many?
I love my eyes.
오.
I love my height.
Do you know how much pain you're avoiding by not being taller?
Yeah.
I promise you, okay?
Maybe taller people are dumber because we hit our heads all the time and kill our brain
I
cells.
definitely have more concussions because I'm taller.
Yeah.
I knocked myself out. I told this story. But this scar right here. And I was fucking with my buddy, right? I think I've told the story. I was fucking with my buddy Mitch. And he was getting real pissed. He's like, don't do that. I kept on plugging his laptop. He was watching something, right? And I came around the corner running from him. And I was on the ship. And they have these, like, steel bulkheads, right? And my dumb tall ass went bink, knocked myself out.
Gave yourself a concussion.
Yeah,
just
right
laid out.
there. Just-
Mitch was like, finally some peace.
Yeah.
Watch my show in peace.
All I got is this tiny little scar on my eyebrow.
Yep.
끝인가요?
아 들어가 보겠습니다.
저기요 그 이왕 오신 김에 마지막까지 함께 좀 합시다.
Suffers in Korean.
Not English. What are they watching? Can we please have some context here?
Maybe they're just posing for the camera. Maybe they're doing the first thing. I don't know.
예?
I feel like they just mess
자,
with their
댓글
fans
한번
on live.
Oh, they're live.
Yeah, they're live.
Oh.
시민이 어디 갔어요?
Well, they went
Why did I even hear?
Sparkling water. Yes.
Yes. It's so cute.
It's not Sprite, Obi.
We lit, bro.
See, yeah. Mm-hmm. Welcome to the carbonation overload of sparkling water.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it.
힘들었다. 그냥 해도 돼요. No.
That poor man.
제이꺽 뭐예요, 제이꺽?
J-burp.
A few moments later.
저희가 트름했다는 소문을 듣고 찾아왔어.
아, 씨. 소식을 잘 듣는데? 트름 안 하지. 어떻게 공인이 트름을 합니까?
난 그렇게 생각해. 아이돌은 트름도 안 하고 방구도 안 껴. 너는 아이돌로서 좀 실격이라고 난 생각해.
예. 알겠어요? 왜요?
제가 들어가라고. 다음 좋은 소식 있으면 또 올게.
오케이, 알았어요.
It's so funny because we talk about this all the time, but it's using that absurdity, right? And I'm sure they've heard that judgment, right? That's why he doesn't do it on live, right? Because honestly, there would be backlash for that.
Yeah, there's always gonna be someone
Yeah.
to like, because the thing is like trolls and haters, they will find and nitpick any little thing they possibly can to try to drag your name through the dirt. And even though it's like to us, it's ridiculous because like we don't care. Let it burp. You're a human. It's fine. But there's gonna be people like, oh, you know, he disrespects the idol name. He's disgusting, and it's just like
not handsome enough. Yeah. And I love that Jin comes in, right, and uses that absurdity. He's like, "Oh, you burped and fart. You're no longer or disqualified to be an idol, right?"
Yeah.
And it's so absurd. You're like, we laugh at it, like, "Oh, ha ha," but literally.
But it's also
people
very
think
on the nose. So if someone does try to call him out for it, like it's like they already touched on it on the nose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like very tongue in cheek, and it's like basically it's like go fuck yourself. You know,
Yeah,
like
literally.
We'll show you how absurd you sound. You know, I love that.
I do love.
Also, real quick, I'm about to start a war, so I'm sorry if you cancel me. I understand. I don't mean offense to anyone out there when I say this, but I know some people are not going to be happy. I personally hate sparkling water
Oh yeah.
with a passion.
I'm with you.
Now,
That's not
there is
starting
only
a war.
one reason why you should ever drink sparkling water, because in my opinion, like either if you want like carbonation and stuff like that, either just do the unhealthy choice and drink the soda, stop kind of like sugar coated rounds like people eat like sugar free shit. It's like like you're already choosing something that's already going to be unhealthy. You might as well just full send it, right? That's my opinion, right? Unless diabetes and stuff, there's always going to be exceptions. For sparkling water, unless you are trying to wane yourself off of soda by using sparkling water because you crave the carbonation, I respect that. But if you drink it just because you're just like, oh, I want soda, but I just want to drink sparkling water.
Spicy water.
Yeah, it's like, to me, I'm just like, look, just make the unhealthy choice if you're gonna do it, because you're already like halfway there. Like, why tease with it?
Yeah, no, I honestly, I've always thought, and the reason for this is because they use citric acid and I think it's baking soda, right, to make carbonation. So when you drink that and it has that kind of weird aftertaste, that's baking soda. And I just don't like the flavor of baking soda.
Yeah, I personally do not like sparkling water. I don't think it tastes good.
Powder.
You know what I mean? I'm not someone who drinks soda often, so it's not a big deal for me. But I know there's some people, and again, there is use cases for it. Like if you're using it for a legitimate reason, like to wane off of soda and stuff like that. But it's like if you're actively choosing it, over soda, it's like just drink the soda. Like I'm sorry, but you can't lie to me and be like it tastes better than like a soda because one is designed to be unhealthy and taste really good for a reason.
At least something with some flavoring, you know what I mean?
Exactly. It's like just either drink water or drink the soda.
Yeah, no, I get
Don't try to get this halfway in between shit. Like you know what that tells me? It tells me you're not fully committed. You have commitment issues. You have problems committing.
Well, maybe it is flavored.
더 깨끗했더라고.
Well, he didn't even like it.
깨알 보여줄까? 깨알?
두둔.
This is 양말, socks. 여러분들 BTS도 똑같답니다. 양말에 손빨래로 샴푸를 저 심지어 저 발목 양말이라서 작아가지고 이렇게 짜요. Oh yes.
I thought showing off the socks.
안 믿기지만 저는 클렌징 할 때 이런 걸 쓴답니다. 하하. This is Stokans. Yeah. 누가 오는 것 같은데?
It's gonna be Jen again.
재호!
네.
화려한 소리를 듣고 찾아왔어.
아, 진짜 형, 와, 형 뭐야 이거는?
화려한 소리를 듣고 찾아왔어.
와, 대박이다 진짜.
좋은 소리 있으면 찾아오겠다고.
오케이 알겠어요. 누구 왔어? 누구야?
Just terrorizing this man's life. I love it.
오, 제이케.
Okay.
제이케. 오, 야 이게 바로 방구석 콘서트인가?
형 방에서 약간 지점토 냄새 나는데.
지점토?
내 코가 이상한 건가? 필요할까봐 초장 들고 왔는데 괜찮니?
초장이 왜 필요해요?
스테이크 먹을 때 필요할까봐. 야!
왜?
얘 들어오기 전에 끄자.
오케이 자 하나.
JK!
JK.
아, B.
형이 왜 왔어요?
내 방이야.
나 여기 게스트인데.
아, 난 내 방이야, 이정.
오케이 그럼 이거 들고 바로 라이브 하실래요?
아니요.
나 했어.
갑자기, 방금 같은데?
오우야. 누구 거냐 요즘?
아니요!
It's like they just go like troll.
뭐래 이거 봐라.
Weirdly enough, is like when you give kids a camera for the first time, this is exactly what they would do.
It's so funny.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like it's very human too. Like it's nice for them to show like their human side by just going live and just messing around, having fun, doing whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Because it keeps them human. Because sometimes like we can have a disconnect between like celebrities and like like our own reality, and feel like there's such a huge disconnect. Like man, they're like and you like really idolize them. Idols, I mean, you know, it makes sense, right? So I really like seeing stuff like this that does humanize them, and not to bring them down to our level, but to bring us up to their level and be like, you know, like we're all still human, we all still enjoy, we're all still having fun, like we appreciate your love and support and stuff like that, but like still treat us like humans, you know what I mean?
Still has a toilet. Still got to poop, and he washes his socks.
Yeah. So I feel like it's very humbling for everyone, for
100%.
them as well as like for us too.
Yeah.
And just like keep that in mind. So I love that.
I think there is like this delusional side of like following a fan group, right, where you're like, they are gods, right? And it's like,
we've made jokes about it and stuff like Jimin being ethereal and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But
they
like,
are still human. They're just very talented.
And most people that like do have fame would like to be treated as such.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they get it so often where people are like just like screaming and fanboying or fangirling and like all that stuff, and it's like just in general, non-binary. And like I'm sure they like experience it so much they kind of get tired of it. And if you just like treat them like a normal human, because I've met a couple of famous people in life. I met Dax, I met Damian Lillard, and like, you know, I just came up like they were like friends. You know what I mean? Like Damian Lillard, I walked up and he just like held his hand, he like dapped me up, and I was like, oh, what's up, bro? You know, and we just talked for a little bit, took a picture, and it was all chill. You know, and I'm sure that that's like what they want, because it feels like it's like, oh, he's not like treating me like I'm some omnipotent being, and it's like, oh, I have to bow down to everything you say. It's like, no, he's just like showing his appreciation in like a respectful manner, treats me like a human, and I'm sure that that's what BTS wants. You know what I mean?
I 100% agree.
Yeah, by the time you guys have seen this, you've seen I believe it was Jin putting like people in their place. So I feel like that kind of like, you know, shines a little bit light up. If you haven't gone and seen that, watch it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, like, share,
comment,
all that good
tell
stuff.
us what's going on down below, and we'll see you guys
in the next one.
Yo, wanna come up, your man better step up. Matter of fact, better just watch from my checkup. Matter of fact, better just stop and flex up. Matter of fact, just know I'm finna blow. Wait, hold up, is it too late? Just set the record straight.